we're doing a crusade in an area where they basically haven't had any big crusades before and are drawing from many, many smaller villages around. What's your impression? We're in the second night of how things are going and what's happening.
Well, we prepared the ground to hold 50,000 people, and we filled it the second night of the crusade. So this is an incredible response from the villages. Things are happening. We had powerful word of knowledge yesterday with so many people getting healed, and they're testifying, waving their hands, witnessing their testimonies even on the stage. So tonight, as a result of many healings, and there was so much interest, trucks came fully packed. Those tractors and small auto rickshaws and lorries, big trucks, all of them are completely full.
I was so excited at the numbers of people. It easily doubled, maybe more than doubled. I'd say 80% of the people gave their life to the Lord tonight. Would you say about 80% were waving their hands?
About 80% of them. We gave an altar call, making it very clear to people that if they were accepting the Lord very first time in their life, to lift their hands and wave, and 80% of the crowd were, waving and shouting and praising Lord for what God had done.
Amen.
So it was an exciting night. We are very thrilled to see God taking us from glory to glory.
And we're not just seeing converts. When I first met James 3 years ago, he'd come back from Tulsa. He'd been here, 3 years, back from Tulsa. He had 600 churches that started from just a handful. Now they have 2,000 churches. And so because of the crusades that's going on with ours and Todd Bentley and others that's coming to help James, he's got 2,000 churches started. We don't know what's going to happen in the next 3 years, but if it keeps doing that, they'll have thousands of churches. That's one of the little trucks. We have big trucks and little trucks and wagons, and it's 5 minutes till midnight, and they have probably close to an hour more to get home. We're so excited. We just got back to the hotel from the third night of the crusade. We had somewhere between probably 60 to 80,000 people. We had about 15,000 maybe the first night, a little more, a little less, about 40,000 the second night. I had a large number again tonight that accepted the Lord. Some say it's 50, 70%. Thousands got healed, and together we could really make a significant harvest. This is the biggest harvest field in the world today. Probably, I think it's like 1.4, 1.5 billion Indians. Many of them have never heard of Jesus. Many of them have never really heard the gospel, and many of them have never seen the gospel presented with power. And when they do, we're seeing a major harvest.
So thrilled to go to this village where they have the lepers, HIV, AIDS patients, and the people that are untouchable. This town kept them in a separate village, and we were able to go there and give them food and love on them and pray for the sick. It was just awesome to be able to visit them. What I got really touched is to see one of the team members hug one of the elderly lady who was a victim of leprosy. All her hands were, eaten. She didn't have any fingers. But, to see the team member hug and love on them, and she was weeping. So it was just awesome to minister compassion and love of God, the practical ways, visiting their homes and touching them and feeding them, praying for them. It was just powerful.
If you want to experience a new level of the presence of God in your life and see more of a breakthrough for healing, then I invite you to come to India. Last night we had over 50,000 people. Some have even estimated up to 80,000. And as you can see behind me tonight, trucks keep pouring in. About 80% of the people who are coming are giving their lives to the Lord. If you want to see the blind see, the deaf hear, and the lame walk, then I invite you to come to India with us on an international trip where you can minister to thousands of people every night at these crusades.